Hello, healers and health seekers. It's me, Ichoda, healing with medical medium information for 31 months now. If you want to know more about my healing journey and what I've healed, it's in the description box below. You can follow all those links and learn all about it. Today I am here to make a video about day 9. It is day 9, the last day of the Liver Rescue 369 cleanse, the day of juicing. And everything, all our food today was juice. Everything we had was juice, juice. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about our day. Okay, so it's day 9. Let's talk about our day. We were at home today. It's Sunday.
The juices taste good, and I enjoy them all, so that's a big bonus. I'm not feeling too hungry. I mean, I do have some hunger, but it's kind of like, it's not a strong hunger. It's just kind of a, I want to eat something solid kind of hunger, whatever that means. But yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying the juice, and I've been spacing it out, so that kind of keeps me sustained. So I should feel like everything's been going well.
I'm tired. I've been just kind of, medical medium says to just plan to take it easy today, and that's what I did, and that's what I did. Like I was just taking it easy. Now I did actually.
I was gonna say, you were pretty busy though.
I know, but I know that's weird to say because I did get several things done. Like, you know, I did dishes a few times. I cleaned the kitchen. It's like I kind of had some energy to do stuff, so I did it. But at the same time, I wasn't trying to do a million things. I was just sort of doing stuff as it came up and focusing on the cleanse and focusing on what I needed to do for the cleanse, as opposed to having my attention elsewhere and trying to do other things outside the cleanse. But I did still take it kind of easy because I just didn't do a lot of unnecessary or extraneous things. Although most of the time I don't ever do. Anyway, I'm just feeling fatigued. Now I'm fatigued. I feel like it's been a long day, and I do feel hungry because I want to eat solid food. I don't really like just having juice. And I mean, I felt kind of light in the morning and a little bit buzzy after like the second juice, but I just wanted to eat some food, you know, like really, honestly, I wanted Brussels sprouts earlier today. I just really wanted Brussels sprouts. Yeah, I'm glad that it'll be over soon. We're at the end of our day, so I've had up to the celery juice, and then we'll have tea and then lemon water, and I'm probably going to call it an early night. Because I didn't take a nap today, but maybe I should have, and I'm tired. I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm a little bit tired too. So, I mean, I slept all right last night.
He was out running errands today too.
Yeah, well, from the very beginning, because we needed a lot of stuff for the juicing.
We planned poorly. We didn't go grocery shopping in advance for day 9. I don't have any explanation for that. We just didn't. And so we were kind of out of literally everything. Like he had to go right away in the morning because we had celery juice, and we had celery to make celery juice and lemons to make lemon water, and that was it for the day. And then also the other part of that is that you're supposed to, where you have watermelon blended or melon blended and then blended papaya, and none of the grocery stores in our area have those fruits in winter. So we just drank orange juice instead. So for me that made it, I don't know, kind of even less. I love orange juice and I love juicing, but I also love eating. And I'm glad this is only one day. I'm just sort of not at that stage in my healing where I'm gonna be like, let's do a juice cleanse. So yeah, I'm glad it's just one day. I can do anything for one day, but this in particular, I wouldn't want to do more than one day. Oh, okay. I don't want to hold you right now because you smell bad. You've got that funk on you. No, thank you. The other thing is, today I've just felt very introspective. Honestly, I feel a little bit brain fogged and a little bit cloudy, and Both of us did this today. Both of us walked into the kitchen at different times today and stood there for a few seconds wondering why we were there. And he did it earlier and I did it like just a few minutes ago, and I was like, what am I doing in here? I was gonna do something after I made my son's food, and then I was like, oh yeah, it was my celery juice. Like, so I just have been a little bit brain fogged and a little bit out of it, and I've just been very sort of introverted and introspective and in myself. I haven't really talked to anybody, like, you know, my family's here, but I haven't chatted with anyone or talked to them. And but at the same time, like, when my son needed my help with things, I was cheerful and happy to give it. I just didn't feel like I wasn't chatty. I'm usually pretty chatty.
I think it's just the fatigue.
Yeah, I get it. Wasn't like a fatigue kind of introspection. It was just more of like, I don't know. I just didn't feel like, it just didn't feel like what I needed to do, like interacting with people. I didn't feel like I needed to text anyone or call anyone or even talk to anyone in my family unless they asked for something or asked me to do something. And other than that, I just kind of was like, just me, doing my thing. And that actually included a lot of just doing little extra tasks here and there. I don't know how to explain how that's different from any other day, but it was. Because the tasks were really kind of the same thing I do every day. There was just a little bit of a difference, and it just really felt more introverted, more inside of my, it's not even really inside of my own thoughts, because I just was noticing whatever thoughts were happening and like, okay, it just kind of floating through the day, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt a little brain fogged today, like you tried to mention. Nothing serious, just a little bit kind of flaky. It's kind of easy for the mind to wander off when you're doing something or when you need to do something, or even like when I'm running errands and stuff, you just kind of like, sometimes you feel present to the world, and sometimes you just kind of feel like you're just kind of half asleep, and it's kind of about how I felt today a little bit.
Me too. Right now is how, it's a good description of how I feel this moment.
And earlier in the day, especially when I was grocery shopping, I was thinking a lot about eating food tomorrow. Oh,
it would be, I can't, grocery shopping on day 9 would be hard.
It's just like, yeah.
After this cleanse is done, we're going to make a video of the mistakes we made on this cleanse. That'll be in there.
But yeah, I mean, I feel good that we've accomplished this, and that we've gone 9 days, and we stuck to the schedule. There's a couple things that deviated, but mostly out of, not necessity, but like
poor preparedness.
Well, some of the things like the melons we couldn't get, the papaya we couldn't get.
That wasn't our fault.
Right. Well, exactly. So I mean, there was some stuff that like we had to deviate a little bit just because we weren't able to get everything we needed, but we did the best we could, and we stuck to, like, nobody cheated with any food or something like that, except for our son. He cheated like crazy the whole 9 days, but he wasn't doing the cleanse. So.
He wasn't doing the cleanse.
Yeah. So it's
he just got to eat food every day.
Yeah.
Whatever he wanted to have. Well, within reason, like today, I was like, okay, I can prepare. I was so glad. I asked him what he wanted for dinner tonight, and he said, he said, what are my options? And I rattled off a list of options. Among them was steamed broccoli, and I was just thinking, I wanted him to choose something really simple, because he was like, well, do we have ingredients? I said, yeah, we've got some ingredients. I could make like this or this, and he's like, I think I'll have some steamed broccoli, and I was like, yes, because all I have to do is put pieces of broccoli in a pot with some water. It's so easy, and I didn't want to have to prepare a recipe, but I knew I was like, I can, so I will if you want me to. And I didn't even say that to him. He just asked for broccoli, and I was like,
you just picked the right choice.
Exactly. He's been eating a lot more vegetables lately, and that makes me very happy.
Yeah, and he likes them. It's the best part. We don't have to force him.
He had 2 of those wraps from Savraj Foods in my kitchen today. He had 2 of them and inside them were a guacamole that was really just lemon juice, avocado, and salt, and then spinach, a layer of spinach, a layer of lettuce, and then like some carrot shreds. And he had 2 of them today. I was like, he's eating all this good healthy food. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's nice. So, all right, 9 days. We've accomplished our goal. Stuck to our task. High five. So
I'm so tired. I can't raise my arm.
Give me like a 2 or hopefully a 3.
It was like earlier today. I did have more energy. Like in the middle of the day, I was feeling like buzzy, and in a good way, not in that caffeinated way where you're jittery, but more like my cells are alive. It was cool. I just, it went away as the day progressed. I just want to sleep, then have this day be over, and then get up tomorrow and eat food.
Yeah. Here.
I want more Brussels sprouts. So tomorrow, day 10, he says to ease back into your regular food by having a no-fat day on day 10. No problem for me, because, again, that's kind of usually what I do. And he said to have like a liver rescue morning again. So I'll do that again, but I am going to add my supplements back in tomorrow. That's going to be the difference. So I'll have my supplements and I'll have my liver rescue morning. And Josh, I think, said he is going to keep doing lemon water and celery juice in the mornings.
I always do celery juice, but I'll add lemon water.
But he's going to add the lemon water to support his liver. And I think he also told me that he really wants to lower his fats to support his liver, right?
I don't eat a lot as it is. I know ideally she'd like me to eat 0, but I don't. We'll have to look at that one. So,
baby steps.
Yeah.
So we'll ease into that. I think we're gonna keep. He also recommends keeping the apple snacks, and I think actually Josh already eats apple snacks, so that'll be super easy for him to do. And I will also keep the apple snacks in at least once a day, if not 2 times a day. Because it's an easy adrenal snack too, so why not? Honestly, I think that it'll probably be a little more visible, the results of the cleanse, like as time goes on, but the other thing is doing it more regularly. And I would like to do it ideally once a month. I don't know if I'll be able to do it that way, and I know that another recommendation that he gave, if you want to do really deep healing, is to do it just repeatedly over and over and over and over. And maybe one day I'll get to maybe it'll get to the point where I want to do that, but I'm not quite ready to start that yet. But I do want to do it regularly. Thinking about symptoms, because every video we talk about symptoms, and I have no, other than fatigue. The only symptom I'm aware of right now is fatigue, because it's like the only thing, I guess the brain fog, a little bit of brain fog, a little bit of fatigue, and I would assert for both of us a little bit of irritability. But nothing in the way of, it's like, I don't think either of us would have had the energy to argue with each other today, to be quite honest. Like, I think there were times where, I noticed times where it's like, I could be irritated, but I just don't care. It's like too much effort to be irritated right now. So I just was like, okay. And that was my whole response. Now, I have to say that that's super impressive, because normally when I get, like, especially with him, he and I, we're married, we've been married a long time. We get each other's goats all the time. Very easy, not hard. And honestly, normally with both of us, we would have been both reactive and like bickering and fighting and probably even having like yelling arguments. But neither of us did that today, even though we were each sort of separately probably frustrated with certain aspects of things. And I would say part of it was just couldn't be bothered, and then part of it, at least for me, was just I was just really focused on the cleanse and doing what I needed to do to get through this day, like doing the juices and keeping the kitchen clean and washing the dishes and things like that. And I just found that it's like I saw moments where it's like, oh, you know, like that might bother me a little bit, but then I just didn't care. I was just like, I don't care. It's not enough to raise up the energy to make a fuss about it. Like, I just couldn't be bothered to. I was like, nah, cleanse. I'm doing this now. I can't. Which is interesting, because I feel like that was an interesting, good side effect, because neither of us want to be fighting with each other. So, I don't know. I thought that was really interesting to notice that would happen. And can I say, definitely my recommendation for day 9 is just don't plan on doing anything. Make it a day of rest. Like he says in the book. He says it for a reason. It is absolutely like, don't have a bunch of errands. Don't have a bunch of chores to do. Just make it a day of just taking care of yourself and focus on the timing of making sure you get the juices in, making sure you get the water in. Because I felt like that was my work today. My work today was doing this cleanse. My work today was finishing day 9 and making sure I got everything in. And then even it was sort of almost like a ritual to rinse the juicer, like the citrus juicer, after I used it each time, and make sure the dishes were done so I didn't have a bunch of stuff in the sink in my way. And I don't know, just stuff like that was like all sort of part of the ritual, and it just felt nice. That's another thing I didn't do today that I usually do. Usually I'll listen to something while I'm preparing food, and I didn't want to do that today. I just wanted silence. I just wanted to be still and silent all day, and I was. And I think it was what I needed. I didn't want a lot of chatter and a lot of sound and stuff. What about you? Like, how was it running errands? Because you had to go to the grocery store a couple times today.
Yeah, running errands was like I said, except for the wanting to eat part. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
in a
the
grocery
energy
store
in
full
the
of
grocery
food.
store. Yeah, I mean, it's. Yeah, there are a couple times going through there, especially when you go in like near the cooked food area and stuff like that. But like the general walking around, picking out the food and all that other stuff, that was fine. You know, I mean, I had as much energy as I would ever have for grocery shopping, so.
That's impressive, because he did not get his juices in as timely a fashion as I did, because right in the morning, like I made him take his lemon water. He was gonna go straight to the grocery store, and I'm like, wait, oh no, you were walking muffins, and then I was like, wait, take your lemon water. So he took his lemon water, and then no, you didn't have celery juice till you got back, which is crazy. That was so long, but he's like, I'll be okay. And he was. I would not have been okay. I would not. I would have needed to take a couple of juices with me, honestly. I would not have been okay. But he's never been as compromised as me, so there you go. Anything else?
No, I'm just ready for it to move on. Although, you know, like you mentioned in earlier videos, it has been really nice to have things kind of planned out and regimented, because I do like planning and regimented stuff. So.
Yeah, it is really nice to just be like, oh, what are we going to have for dinner? Well, right here on the page it says, exactly. It's not even just dinner, it's like any meal. Like, okay, what's next? And then you just look on the list and there it is. Like, this is what I'm eating. Okay, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to put extra energy into wondering or thinking or planning.
Is this going to taste good? Is this really
right?
Gonna be, you
just
like,
know this is what you're going to have. I really like that aspect of it. I've long known that I like meal plans. I want to get it together and like do a meal plan. I just am not. I don't know what my deal is where I'm just not great at that. So, but it was really nice to have everything laid out. So yeah, I'm gonna think about how I can incorporate that a little more and have some kind of a meal plan. It kept me a lot busier in the kitchen for the first part of the day, which I usually am kind of busy in the kitchen for the first part of the day, but then I didn't really have to do that much in the kitchen in the later parts of the day. Steamed vegetables are pretty much the easiest thing you could possibly cook. I mean, get some steamer, put some water in, put the vegetables in, pop it on the stove, done. You know, like, it's so simple. One ingredient. I love that. I just want to find a way to, yeah, have that simplicity, I think is what I'm saying. All right, thank you so much for watching this rambling video. I feel like I can't stay on track or focused or anything. I think that's probably just part of what's going on today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up below. I shouldn't laugh when I say that, but it struck me as funny. You can subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button there, and you can ding the bell next to it if you want to be notified when I post a new video. I love you so much, my healers and health seekers. Thank you for going on this journey with us. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, or if you have any comments about your own journey with the Liver Rescue 369, I would love to hear that too. Stay curious, my healers and health seekers. You can heal. So many blessings to you on your continued healing journey, and at least I will see you next time. He might be in one more video with me, because we might do one more about like a post-cleanse wrap-up sort of thing. Anyway. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.